Okay, this is City of Fairbury, Nebraska Council agenda. Today is Tuesday, April 18, 2023, 7:30 p.m. All agenda items are for discussion and action will be taken as deemed appropriate. The City Council reserves the right to go into executive session in accordance with Section 84-1410. Number one, call to order. Pursuant to Section 84-14128 of the Nebraska Open Meetings Act, current copy of the Open Meetings Act is posted in the entry of this meeting room and is available for viewing by the public. Number two, roll call, please.
Brown.
Here.
Epke.
Here.
Polson.
Here.
Rogge.
Here.
Kazoka.
Here.
Brian Schmidt.
Here.
Dusty Schmidt.
Here.
Number two, submittal of requests for future items. Individuals who have appropriate items for City Council consideration should complete the request for future agenda items form located near the entrance of the meeting room. The issue can be handled administratively without council action. Notification will be provided. If the item can be scheduled for a committee meeting or a council meeting, notification of the date will be given. Number three, consent agenda. Number one, approval of the minutes of the regular meeting of April 4th, 2023. Number two, approval of the claims. Number three, consider authorizing Mayor Brown to sign the proclamation of celebrating Arbor Day and planting a tree north of the softball fields in the city park on April 27th, 2023 at 9 a.m.
Motion to accept the consent agenda.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Please cast your vote. Polson, Kazelka, Schmidt, Brown, Rogge, Epke, Schmidt, all voting yes, motion carries. Number four, public hearings and presentations. Number one, public hearing regarding a request for conditional use permit CU-2023-002 from Schultes & Son Inc. at 222 West 14th Street, Fairbury, Nebraska. The request is to allow firearms and ammunition sales in the RCF residential commercial flex zoning district as provided for in Article 5, Section 5.06 and Article 6, Section 6.01 of the zoning ordinance of the City of Fairbury, Nebraska, 2013 edition. The legal description of the property is described as north one half of Lot 11 and all lots 12 through 16 in Block 2, Bailey and Christensen subdivision in Fairbury, Jefferson County, Nebraska.
This previously went to planning and zoning earlier this month. This is just a federal regulation change. It's not approving anything that they don't already do. It's just approving the location of where they're going to be doing it.
Isn't it mainly so like when they auction firearms?
It has to be sold up there. Paperwork.
Any other questions? Okay. Moving on, current business. Number one, consider recommendation from the Planning Commission regarding the request for conditional use permit CU-2023002 from Schultes & Son Inc. at 222 West 14th Street, Fairbury, Nebraska. The request to allow for firearms and ammunition sales in RCF residential commercial flex zoning district.
Make a motion to approve the conditional use permit.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Please cast your vote. Polson, Kazelka, Schmidt, Brown, Rogge, Epke, and Schmidt, all voting yes, motion will carry. Number two, consider approval of the charge-off listings of the Fairbury Light and Water Utilities.
This is something that you see come through every year about now before light and water year-end closes. This year they're a little more than normal. It's really just to clean up what maybe wasn't presented over the years. These are accounts where maybe someone has passed away, they're in bankruptcy, legal litigation, that sort of thing, or they've aged out of being able to be collected on. So next year, you would likely just see 2019 and going forward 1 year at a time. So this is really just to clean our books.
Motion to approve the charge-off listings.
Second.
Okay, motion and a second. Please cast your vote. Polson, Kazelka, Schmidt, Brown, Rogge, Epke, and Schmidt, all voting yes. Motion will carry. Number three, consider a request from Sheriff Georgie to place barricades at the entrance to City Pool Drive for National Night Out on August 1st from 5 to 8:30 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Georgie is here. If you'd like to ask any questions, I don't think anything's changing from last year to this
No,
year.
just same thing, like, we're gonna, last year we opened up a little wider the utilities. I think Laura was gonna open it up to any city departments that want to participate.
Yep, and I know she did reach out to them. I don't know if
Yeah.
anyone's returned, but I know
Yeah.
electric department is planning on
Yeah,
doing that
yeah,
again.
I
so.
talked to Nate and he said he was gonna do it again, so.
Just
Yeah.
if you you could do anything about making it cooler this time.
I know. And we thought about changing it, but I found out it's a national event, so we had to register for it, so they have to have it on the first Tuesday in August. Yeah, last year was miserable. But.
So you got any fun things coming down?
Well, we tried to get the helicopter every year, but the last 2 years, or last year and then 3 years ago, we did it before COVID. Of course, when they were on their way, they got a call, so.
Yeah.
But, no, we did a scavenger hunt last year. We had 230 kids that registered for it, so it was a good turnout.
As hot as it was, there was a lot of people there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'd like to keep it going, so. If anyone has any questions, though, pretty much the same thing.
Thanks, Nick.
Yeah.
I'd entertain a motion.
I'd make a motion that we accept the request and help them out as best we can.
Okay, there's a motion and a second. Please cast your vote. Olson, Kazelka, Schmidt, Brown, Rogge, Apke, Schmidt, all voting yes. Motion carries. Number 4, consider changing the regular council meeting date of Tuesday, July 4th, 2023 to Wednesday, July 5th, 2023. Motion approved.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Please cast your vote. Olson, Kazelka, Schmidt, Brown, Rogge, Apke, Schmidt, all voting yes. Motion carries. Number 5, consider approval and recommendation from the Finance and Keno Committee regarding the reinvestment of city CDs held with Heartland Bank and Union Bank and Trust that would result in an increased interest rate and return on investment.
Finance and Keno Committee would recommend we go with all CDs with a positive gain to Heartland Bank at 4.5%. I make that motion.
Second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second. Please cast your vote. Olson, Kazelka, Schmidt, Brown, Rogge, Apke, and Schmidt, all voting yes. Motion will carry. Number 6, resolutions. Number 1, resolution 1226 to levy and assess costs of nuisance abatement against certain properties.
Motion to adopt resolution number 1226.
There's a motion and a second. Please cast your vote. Olson, Kazelka, Schmidt, Brown, Rogge, Apke, Schmidt, all voting yes. Resolution 1226 is passed. Reports, Mayor. We've got something kind of exciting going on down at the ball fields, at the Clover Lake Ball Field. PBI has graciously donated 50% of basically 50% of the cost of replanking all of the bleachers down there. So we're going to get rid of all of the wood that's on top of the bleachers and go with all aluminum, basically aluminum boards down there. So it's going to eliminate basically the replacement of boards, repainting, all of that kind of stuff. The other 50% is going to come out of the parks budget. Big slam dunk for us. So, happy that PBI is doing that. Other than that, any other committees? Okay, number 8, motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Okay, motion and second. Cast your vote, please. Olson, Kazelka, Schmidt, Brown, Rogge, Apke, Schmidt. Voting yes, we are adjourned. Thank you.